Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. It only took a few seconds. One whisper. One glance lowered just a little too slowly. Under the blinding lights of the Starlight Awards on December 21st, Zhou and Wang Yuwen leaned in close, so close that the cameras caught everything. And standing right there, Chen Xingxu said nothing, yet somehow, his silence spoke louder than words. Was it just etiquette or a moment of real emotion? No one was supposed to see. Award shows are supposed to be polished. Perfect smiles, rehearsed reactions, carefully managed angles. But every once in a while, something slips through the cracks, and that's exactly what happened at the Starlight Awards. As Zhou leaned toward Wang Yuwen, their heads close together in a soft whisper, the atmosphere shifted. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't loud. But it was intimate enough that the cameras zoomed in, and social media collectively held its breath. Then there was Chen Xingxu. Standing beside them, he didn't interrupt. He didn't smile wider for the camera. He didn't look away quickly enough either. Instead, his eyes dropped just slightly. His expression stayed composed, but something in his stillness felt heavy. Almost restrained. Almost helpless. Within minutes, clips flooded Weibo, X, TikTok, and international fan forums. Netizens replayed the moment frame by frame, slowing it down, zooming in, asking the same question again and again. What was Chen Xingxu really feeling in that moment? Some fans said it was nothing, just basic manners, giving space to colleagues. Others weren't convinced. They pointed out the micro-expressions, the pause before he looked down, the tension in his jaw, the way he didn't immediately re-engage with the conversation. For seasoned K-drama viewers, it felt familiar, like a scene ripped straight out of a script about unspoken feelings. And that's the thing about Chen Xingxu. He's known for emotional control. In dramas, his strength often lies in what he doesn't say. So when real life mirrors that same quiet intensity, people notice. What made the moment even more powerful was its contrast. Zhou and Wang Yuwen appeared relaxed, natural, absorbed in their own bubble. Meanwhile, Chen Xingxu stood there, perfectly polite, yet emotionally distant. It wasn't jealousy in a dramatic sense. It was subtler than that, something closer to quiet acceptance, or maybe unresolved tension. And as fans continued to debate, one realization settled in. This wasn't just about three actors at an awards show. It was about how audiences project stories onto silence, and how silence, sometimes, invites the loudest interpretations. But the real storm was only beginning, because once fans started connecting dots, this single moment began to feel like part of a much bigger picture, and that's where things get complicated. To understand why Chen Xingxu's reaction resonated so deeply, you have to understand the culture surrounding idols and actors, especially in the K-drama and C-drama adjacent fandom spaces. Fans today are trained observers. They analyze chemistry, behind-the-scenes clips, award show interactions, even eye contact lasting less than a second. In an era where crumbs are enough to fuel weeks of discussion, Chen Xingxu's silence became a full-course meal. Part of the fascination comes from expectation. Chen Xingxu often plays characters who suffer quietly, who carry emotional weight without explosive outbursts. So when he responded in real life the same way his characters do on screen, fans couldn't help but blur the lines between actor and role. There's also the emotional timing. Award shows are high-pressure environments. Every reaction is magnified. When someone smiles too little or pauses too long, it feels meaningful even if it wasn't meant to be. And yet, this moment didn't feel accidental to many viewers. It felt human. Some fans interpreted his expression as professionalism taken to the extreme, choosing restraint over intrusion. Others felt something more personal beneath the surface, a fleeting vulnerability exposed under unforgiving lights. What truly fueled the debate was how unperformed the moment felt. No exaggerated reaction. No attempt to play it safe for the camera. Just a man standing still, allowing a second to pass without masking it. International fans, especially women aged 18 to 34, resonated strongly with that. Because many recognized themselves in that pause, the feeling of being present in a moment that isn't yours, choosing grace over reaction, silence over spectacle. As discussions spread across fandom spaces, one phrase kept appearing: "It felt too real." And when something feels real in an industry built on performance, it becomes irresistible. But as the narrative grew, another question quietly emerged: was this moment truly about emotion, or was it about how we, as fans, need stories to fill the silence? There's a hidden weight that comes with moments like this, one that actors rarely talk about. Chen Xingxu didn't say a word that night. And yet, thousands of interpretations were placed on his expression. In a way, his silence became a blank canvas for public emotion. This is the double-edged sword of celebrity culture. Fans crave authenticity, but the moment authenticity appears, it's dissected, labeled, and sometimes burdened with narratives the person never intended. Was Chen Xingxu uncomfortable, thoughtful, hurt, or simply tired after a long ceremony? The truth is, we may never know. And that uncertainty is exactly why the moment lingers. What's striking is how respectful his reaction actually was. No disruption. No attention-seeking. Just quiet composure. In an industry where reactions are often exaggerated for visibility, choosing stillness is almost rebellious, and maybe that's why it hit harder than any dramatic gesture could have. As fans continue to replay the clip, there's a growing awareness that not every emotional moment is meant to be decoded. Some are simply lived and then left behind. Yet even now, the clip continues to circulate, paired with melancholic music, soft captions, and comments like, "This broke my heart," or "Why does silence say so much?" Because at the end of the day, this wasn't about romance rumors or rivalry. It was about empathy.